Early on, I believe it was my instincts. That was the first game I really got to get in when B.J. Goodson went down my redshirt year and come in and just kind of just play the game. Coming in, I knew that I was comfortable with the game plan and just coming in and let my instincts kind of take over. I think that helped me play at a high level. But, going forward in years after that, me applying, my concepts, my details, my technique, and everything like that, I believe it helped me even more than like the first year or maybe even the second year.
What's been the morale of the team since the loss? I'm sure it's nice to have the extra week off, but must also be tough to wait that long to get that twist out of your mouth.
Yeah, it's definitely tough, but I think it was needed. One, for the loss to just resonate with the team and everyone get their mind right. And I think the week off was beneficial too, just to be able to disengage from the game a little bit, watch some other teams, and just kind of refocus and for this last final stretch of the season.
How much does it help? Just like last year, you guys are still pretty much able to appear to be in control of your whole destiny, both in the ACC and the playoffs. Does that help in terms of keep that mind right where it needs to be going forward?
Absolutely. If we were undefeated, we'd be in the same situation we're in right now. We control our destiny. So I think Coach Winnie explaining that to us and really putting that in front of us and understanding that we still control the outcome of our season, I think everyone is appreciative of that.
What positives do you take away from the loss?
It's adversity. That wasn't the first time this team has faced adversity, but I think for the young guys too, it was beneficial to understand, that you can lose, and it's all about how you respond to those losses, and what you learn from them, and just moving forward. Because that's not going to be the narrative. Isn't how Clemson lost. It is going to be how we respond this upcoming weekend. So I think guys take into account that and how they play and prepare is definitely going to be helpful.
You hear so many great athletes and coaches say they hate losing more than they like winning. Do you think that way too?
Yeah, absolutely. Because if you play good, it doesn't matter if you played good. The football is a team sport, and no one cares about your accolades as an individual whenever the whole team loses. So the losing definitely sucks more than it does feel good winning.
Jordan, it's been almost 6 years since Clemson lost back-to-back games. Dabo talked about the guys who were in high school at that point. What were you doing 6 years ago? What were you thinking about in terms of Clemson football 6 years ago?
6 years ago, I'm not sure I was thinking about football much in any aspect. I was probably just 6 years ago. I was probably middle school. I was probably getting ready for middle school practice. I wasn't really thinking about college football or anything like that. But that's a long time, and I hope it's not gonna cycle ways around.
Is there something about playing the option that you enjoy particularly?
Yeah, I think that if everyone does their job, then you have a chance of being successful. And for me personally, I just feel like I'm at an advantage because I can really showcase my sideline to sideline movement and defending the run.
I know you guys work on Georgia Tech all year long, basically in the spring and in August camp, and work on cut blocks all the time. How much does the extra week off help you in preparing for that offense?
It definitely helpful getting a head start on those guys last week. They cut so much. We can't do enough cut blocks. That's just who they are as a team. We have to be ready for that. And just the little things, this game is going to come down to everyone doing their assignment, because if I try to make a tackle that's not necessarily my tackle to make, it opens up a running lane, and then another guy gets cut off, and then boom, you have a big gain. So I think everyone just locking into their job and their assignment is going to be critical for the success of this game.
I'm not sure how much Trey played in that game last year in Atlanta. How ready do you think he is to face this offense?
I think he'll be ready. It's definitely going to be a tough challenge playing the triple option for the first time. But the key to the game is just staying on your feet and getting off blocks and making plays and doing your job.
What have you had a chance to see with Marshall so far as the quarterback?
They're throwing a lot more than I've seen in previous years. He's very fast. He's a very good competitor, and that's the thing about Georgia Tech. They don't lose anyone. They just kind of reload, kind of like Clemson. And so you have to respect all their players as runners and the receivers as potential pass threats, because you have to keep the game honest. And our defensive backs know they're going to be challenged. Our linebackers and D linemen, we're going to have to be gap sound. So it's going to be a good challenge.
You've been here for a while. Do you consider you guys a pretty big rival? I mean, obviously not to the level of South Carolina, but just from the standpoint that you play them every year and the proximity and all that?
I wouldn't say there's an unspoken rivalry or anything like that. I just believe that it's a good game that both teams come prepared for and enjoy competing against each other.
It's a team that Coach Venables has had a lot of success slowing down the past couple of years. Does the group kind of change comparing Georgia Tech week? Do you notice him coaching any differently?
No, I wouldn't say any differently. When he first got here, he obviously said understanding and learning the triple option was obviously difficult for him, like it was for any young player to understand that as well. So, but after his years of playing against them and seeing how they defend, I think he has a good idea of who they are as a team and putting us in the right calls to be successful.
Does the preparation that you noted pretty much stay the same under him for the option every year, or is it almost like a build up a completely different plan each season to face Georgia Tech?
It depends. Usually, for the most part, it's the same. However, Georgia Tech is a smart team. They're going to throw in some new wrinkles here and there to keep you honest as a defense. So obviously, our defense has to adjust accordingly.
What were the qualities a year ago that allowed y'all to overcome a loss in Pitt late, and do you see the same qualities?
I think it's just guys' attitude. I feel like when we came back from the bye weekend, you could just tell the morale and the energy on the team was just kind of refocused. I feel like that bye week came in at a good time in the season. Everyone got healthy. Their bodies are just kind of ready to be back in the action of things.
Just knowing how much pride you guys take as a defense, not only being good and successful, but elite, one of the best in the country. That's probably the wrong word. Were you guys embarrassed at all as a unit after the Syracuse game, just by the way you put a lot of yards, a lot of first downs, and when you needed that stop to help the offense out with Kelly sitting on the sideline, you just couldn't quite, get it done in the end?
Yeah, it's definitely embarrassing. But each play is one game mentality or one play mentality. There was obviously some good in the game, but there was definitely more bad in the game because we lost and we didn't give our offense a chance to go down the field and go for a field goal or put points on the board or anything like that. But that's not who we are as a defense, and I think our defense understands that, and it's kind of an aberration of who we are. And mistakes happen, and we own those mistakes, and we just got to get corrected and can't go backwards.
Has that added an extra spark coming into preparation last week and then this week too? Your unit in particular?
I wouldn't say any more of a spark than it is every other week, just because I try to do a good job of bringing the same energy week in and week out, so you don't prepare for a team any more or any less than you did the week before.